Hi everybody, we're here in central London to attend Bremont's Townhouse event where they'll be showcasing their new collection for 2019 and a very special limited edition.
Welcome to the Townhouse. About 4 years ago we thought, we're a British watch company, let's do a townhouse in the UK, let's bring everyone here, VIPs, customers, retailers, press, and live the Bremont brand for a day, a couple of days, or however long you want to hang around for. And it's, so here we are in Clerkenwell in the centre of London now.
First things first here. This is interesting. Some sort of X-ray desk. I feel like I'm on Battleship Starship Command here. It looks like there's a lot to take in, a lot to see. So I think the thing is just to start at the beginning and work our way around and see what there is.
The big news for us this year is this new MOD partnership we have. We've been making watches for the military for the last 10 years. So there's 3 new watches, the Argonaut, the Arrow and the Broadsword. Really lovely watches. You see around here there's lots of military, there's lots of our military ambassadors here as well.
I noticed these watches here, which I'm guessing are the new military limited special editions. Looking very good, love the military theme, it's a really interesting environment. We're surrounded by these mannequins in various military uniforms. Bremont, of course, in their young history, have been very closely associated with the military. They do a lot of special military editions. It's a real close to their heart, a real thing they're very interested in. And again, it goes back to their whole tested to endurance, you know. Nothing gets much of a harder life if it's in the military, if it's the front line of things. So it really does bear testament to their product. Looks like they've got some watchmaking going on in here, so hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to one of the watchmakers and see what it is they're here to do. Hi, I'm Paul from Burrells Jewellers in Winchester, so we're a Bremont partner in Winchester.
Right, yeah.
So you've been involved since the beginning, Stuart?
Since the beginning.
Wow, yeah. So you're one of the early...
I was the first watchmaker.
I've been in the watch business 30 years, and Bremont's one of those things in that 30 years that's really excited me. So because of the story, the backstory, the production.
This is the Martin Baker. This is actually a Faraday cage.
Yeah.
What happens is if your watch magnetises, your watch can gain possibly 2 minutes a day. My wife, she's forever magnetising her watches because of the close, the shutters on her bags when she's putting her hand in.
Of course,
they're strong magnets.
I'm at the front end of retail, so I can totally understand that point of view when someone's got an expensive item, and they do have to be maintained, and they do have to be looked after and checked over.
You have that association who you're buying that watch for a long time because it needs to be serviced every sort of 4 or 5 years. You want it to really fit you. You want to know everything about it, and you want to trust who's giving you that advice. And I think that good local retailer, you can go in, you can really build up a great rapport. We're a local British company, and I think it's a similar thing. It's about personalisation, and we say, look, when you buy a Bremont, you're entering the Bremont family. And I think, working with jewellers like Burrells, it's a very similar attributes.
It's delightful. You know, there's so many positive people that are so happy with what we're doing.
It's a fantastic story, and Bremont are bringing British manufacturing back. It's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. You know, what a great thing.
I'm proud to be proud to be a part
absolutely.
of it.
As someone who's been in the watch industry for 30 years, I still get excited by events like this, coming along to see the product and coming to see them in Bremont's environment, the environment they want you to see and experience them. So it still gives me a buzz. I'm dying to have a look at these Supermarine new watches. Let's go. And we have the Supermarine watches encased in water with various shells and things. Very cool. I like the size of that. Very excited about those, and I can't wait to get them installed. Looks like there's some more interesting stuff through here. Let's go check it out. This looks to me like where we can pretty much see the whole collection together, which is great because you can just see how one range is influenced by another and how the whole collection fits together really nicely. So, as always with Bremont, beautifully displayed, really interestingly displayed. It really makes you want to go and have a look in these cabinets and and try the product on if you can. Hello, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you. Having a good day? Excellent.
Sounds like a dad joke.
It was, don't use it. So we have the Martin Baker collection here. I've had the opportunity to see this early ejector seat before. We had an event in our Winchester store, and this was brought along to demonstrate exactly, you know, how things have moved on and the technology that was used then. And I can see front and foremost is the new limited edition.
For those who don't know, Martin Baker is the world pioneer in ejection seat technology, and they've saved over 7,500 lives to date.
They actually have like a pillar, and on that pillar they have exactly how many people around the world has been saved, their lives have been saved.
For anyone that has had to go through the ejection process, which is obviously quite a process for your body, they're actually entitled to receive the MBIII. And so this is to commemorate that. Limited edition, 310 pieces, it's due out in June.
It's a real classic. I think the Martin Baker anniversary of 10 years of their partnership is well worth celebrating, because this has become already in Bremont's short history become a quite iconic watch.
Quite an emotional piece to be able to have, so if you ever see someone come into your shop with the MBIII, there's a great story to be able to get from them for sure.
It reminds me why I love watches quite so much. Particularly, I think Bremont, them doing that here in the UK, rather than going to Baselworld, I think that speaks a lot for the heritage of this brand. Well, we've had a great time at the Bremont Townhouse event today. Love the new products and can't wait for it to arrive in store.